When people talk about mass monsters, they usually exaggerate. Imagine a human body so massive that normal meals are useless, so dense that ordinary nutrition simply cannot sustain it, so powerful that it demands fuel like a high-performance war machine running at full throttle every single day. This was not a diet, and this was controlled overload. This was not eating. This was force-feeding muscle into existence. That was the reality of NASSER El Sonbati. But with NASSER El Sonbati, exaggeration still feels like an understatement. NASSER's diet was not just high-calorie. It was an industrial-level fuel system designed to power one of the densest, widest, and most overwhelming physiques the sport has ever seen. Standing around 5 feet 11 inches and pushing his off-season body weight well beyond 300 pounds, NASSER understood one brutal truth long before most bodybuilders admitted it. Muscle at the elite level is built by eating when you're hungry, eating when you're full, and eating even when your body begs you to stop. Food was not pleasure for him. It was raw energy, construction material, and a weapon. His daily intake routinely crossed 8,000 to 10,000 calories in the off-season, sometimes even more, and this wasn't accidental overeating. It was calculated mass-building warfare. When NASSER sat down to eat, it wasn't about taste, cravings, or comfort. It was about survival at superhuman size. His body was a furnace, and food was the only thing keeping it from burning itself down. Miss meals, and the machine shuts off. Eat small, and growth dies. So NASSER did what almost no one else could mentally tolerate. He ate excessively, relentlessly, and without mercy, day after day, year after year. NASSER's approach to food was relentless consistency. He ate every 2 to 3 hours without exception, structuring his entire life around meals. Protein was the backbone. Massive quantities of chicken breast, lean beef, steak, eggs, and fish dominated his plates. He believed protein had to be constantly flooding the bloodstream to keep his body in an anabolic state.
I need now protein, and I'm not that hungry right now, but thirsty, so it's quite good to get this protein in. I like papaya. Everyone has his little specific food or secret. That's my little secret, eating papaya. Turkey, like I mentioned before, maybe I go to the sushi place.
The larger the engine, the more fuel it burns, and NASSER's engine was monstrous. Carbohydrates were where his diet became truly excessive by normal human standards. Rice, pasta, potatoes, oats, bread, and fruit were consumed in volumes that would terrify most nutritionists. Huge bowls of white rice with chicken, stacked plates of pasta, thick oatmeal loaded with honey and fruit. These weren't cheat meals, they were everyday fuel. NASSER understood that carbs were not the enemy, they were energy. And energy was what allowed him to train with shocking volume and intensity. Heavy squats, brutal leg presses, endless sets for chest and back. Without massive carb intake, that level of work would be impossible. His muscles were constantly loaded with glycogen, giving him that trademark fullness and density that made him look like he was carved from granite, even in the off-season.
Don't like it. myself just to do it. I chose this, and I will continue doing it. As long as I stay healthy, as long as I stay successful. It's a very, very hard sport.
When you're already eating 6 or 7 huge meals a day, adding fats is the easiest way to increase calories without destroying digestion. And digestion mattered because NASSER didn't skip meals. If solid food became difficult, he drank his calories. Protein shakes blended with oats, milk, peanut butter and fruits were common, especially between meals or late at night when eating another plate felt impossible. He trained like a heavyweight powerlifter trapped in a bodybuilder's body. Long sessions, high volume, brutally heavy weights. And that training demanded constant energy input. Food wasn't optional, it was survival. If he underate, performance dropped. If performance dropped, muscles stopped growing. NASSER refused to let that happen. His off-season eating was legendary, but even in contest prep, the volume stayed shockingly high.
I don't do any potassium loading. The closer I come to the show, the more I watch out what I'm eating, specifically regarding sodium. The less sodium I have from the food, no spices here, no pepper, no salt. Anyway, no sodium. Taking the sodium out by a natural way. This means I avoid egg whites the last 3 weeks because they contain a lot of sodium. I think it's totally normal to suffer in the diet. If I wouldn't be suffering the diet, it wouldn't be a diet at all. And so my replacement for sweets is sometimes, it's almost on a daily basis, my papaya.
Compared to others who flattened out, his body was used to abundance. Years of excessive eating had trained his system to handle and utilize massive energy loads efficiently. There was also a psychological edge to NASSER's diet. Eating that much every day is mentally exhausting. It's uncomfortable, it's boring, it's painful, and that's exactly why most people can't do it. NASSER embraced the suffering. While others skipped meals or cheated discipline, he stayed mechanical, meal after meal, day after day, year after year. That mental toughness translated directly to the stage.